Story 1 Original Poster. Hello, this is the first time I have posted on this forum and could really do with some advice. Just under 3 months ago, I found out that my wife had been having an emotional and physical affair. I'm finding it really difficult to come to terms with what happened even now. Every day I keep bringing up the affair and asking her questions such as, does she miss him, does she have feelings for him, and does she love him? I speak about it all the time, I text about it all the time. I just can't get it off my mind, and we never have a normal conversation. She says no to all the above, but I just don't believe her. She was only seeing him for 7 weeks, and she had slept with him once, and she had also told him she loves him. How is it possible to love after just 7 weeks? She only seen him 2 hours per night, if that, and not every night. She now says that she doesn't love him, she doesn't miss him, and she doesn't want to be with him. But she has told me that he made her feel good, they had fun, and he made her happy. But doesn't that happen in all relationships when they are new? How can she just cut off all her feelings just 3 months later and says that she doesn't have any feelings for him or even miss what they had? She says she wants me, she says she loves me, but things are now different because of the situation. She said that I don't always make her happy because of this situation and what we are going through. The situation is causing her to feel this way. But she wasn't happy before, or she wouldn't have done what she did. I believe when she told me she was going to leave me, but our 18-year-old daughter heard and she went nuts. Ever since then she had said we can make this work. She sent the affair partner a text saying things went too far and they shouldn't contact each other. He texted back saying it didn't go too far as they both wanted it. He then tried calling her the Monday, but she didn't answer. She said they have never been in contact since. How do I believe that? They declared love and she sends one message and then it's all over and he says, okay, don't worry. Things are really hard. I keep talking about it daily and she has said, we can't do this every day. She said she is tired and she is finding it really hard. She is not saying she can't do it, but it's hard for her and she is finding talking about it all the time, every minute of the day difficult. I really am finding it hard myself. I can't get it off my mind. I just keep thinking that she has slept with someone else, that she had let herself fall in love with another man. I feel very trapped as I love her with all my heart. I don't want to leave and don't want to split up my family, but I am finding it hard every day to get up and try and get on with my day. It's crippling me. It's eating me up from within. I feel like I have lost my wife even though she says I haven't. I have lost my life and my family. Even though we are all still here, it's different. It feels like even though I want to fix this, or at least try until I believe she doesn't have feelings for him, I can't move on. I just feel like even though I want us more than anything, I feel this is just too big and it will eat me away inside and it will split us up. How do I get over this? Will time really make it better? How do I stop answering the questions and reading articles online? I see that every time I keep bringing it up or I keep reading things online, I'm not doing myself any favors. But why should I brush it under the carpet just to make my wife feel better and allow her to move on with her life? I just don't know what to do. Any advice would be appreciated. What are you and your wife's age? I'm 41 and she is 40. The other man is 38 and fit, were her words. How long have you been married together? We have been together 20 years this October. Does she work with the OM? She doesn't work with the other man. He is my 12-year-old son's friend's dad. Is the OM married? He was married until about a year or so ago when his wife also had an affair and left him and took his kids. Story 2 Original Poster. So here is my story. I learned that my wife had an affair which started in the summer of 2020 and ended in February of 2021. Backstory here. I noticed a new guy on her Facebook page commenting a lot on her posts and asked who he was. She said he was a friend from HS. Then in October I saw that she had screenshot a text from me and circled a comment in red. I asked her what that was and why she did that, and she said she was going to show it to me because it upset her and made her feel rushed. Fast forward to February 2021, I see a bunch of messages on her iPad from him, and he made a comment about him holding his coffee and keeping his fingers warm and said that will have to do until we can cuddle. I immediately confronted my wife and asked if she was seeing him. She adamantly denied this, and I asked her to cease all contact, and supposedly she did. I questioned her several times after that about their relationship, and she said he was just a HS friend and nothing more. I suspected she was lying to me. She elected that she could have friends, etc., which is true. Fast forward to last Tuesday, I am on our computer looking through old pics while our cleaning lady was cleaning our home. I see several graphic nude images of my wife and screen images she must have screenshot. Talking about SX, birth control. He said come and $F and me. She asked if he ever used a toy, etc., you get the point. Images of breasts, self-digital penetration, etc., I was floored. Then I saw one of the messages, and he said it's going to be hard to behave on Monday. I immediately confronted my wife, and she then admitted they were seeing. I asked what he meant by Monday. At first she said she didn't know and then said they met for lunch once. I asked if there was sexual contact and she said no. I was floored. Fast forward to the Saturday after Tuesday, and I asked her for her phone and told her I was going to request all her Facebook messages, which I did. I asked if I was going to learn anything new. She began to cry and said there was another guy she used to work with that she was messaging for a couple weeks. There was only one appropriate conversation about PRN. So here I am, feeling hurt and destroyed. My world is upside down. She states she wants to work through this. We saw MC yesterday, but I don't think I'm ready. Seeing an IC tomorrow. Just wanted to share. I feel like I was gaslighted, manipulated, and lied to over a year. I list all trust and respect for her. We have young kids as well. It really is hard. He isn't married and I don't know if he has a girlfriend. Wife denied SX, but I don't believe a thing she says. I demanded a STD test and she is going tomorrow. There were 2 total that I know of. I have access to all communications devices. No contact with the 2 guys. She is going for IC. To be honest, I don't even know if I want to even try AD work this out. The trickle truth has been torture for me. If I didn't have 2 young kids, I'd be gone already. At this point, I don't care anymore. I'm just numb. Trying to keep my head up, so I got me letter. Turns out there were multiple people she has been setting and flirting with. She then put in a letter that in 2018 she had unprotected SX with an agency employee 2 times at his home. Jesus, in my mind I am shocked. I keep reading these posts and thinking this can be worked out. But that is the fool in me. How does one do this to someone? Unprotected SX with a man. Our boy had just turned 1. It's absolutely crazy. I'm not rushing to any fast decisions. I saw a therapist today and I'm going weekly. I agree that I think my wife is a serial cheater. I don't even know who she is anymore. She had SX twice with a guy at his home 1 year after our son was born. I had absolutely no clue. Comment, I'm so sorry this is happening in your life. You don't deserve this. No one deserves this. You have been given lots of good advice and options by people here already. Above all, take care of yourself and your kids. Be really kind to yourself and reduce what you can from your workload. It's really fine to phone it in for a while. Give yourself grace. We all support you in this very difficult time. Reach out for as much in-person support as you need from trusted friends and family. Original poster, thank you. My head is spinning from all of this. I'm a therapist, clinical social worker, and the behaviors are concerning. That being said, it really feels awful. I'm leaning towards AD but don't want to make any quick reactive decisions. Comment, sorry but you only know the tip of this iceberg. Original poster, how so? Should I just lawyer up now? Will she drain the accounts on me and leave me penniless? Is this the end of the road? I feel so alone. I do know what to do anymore. I'm taking she said her behaviors were wrong and she is ashamed of what she did. I had no clue about all of these affairs. Totally off guard. I like to think that she didn't have to tell me about them. I only knew about two. That being said, I have a lot at stake. She feels as though I didn't care about her feelings or hear her feelings, and she was angry with me. She also said she liked the attention. It's all very concerning. I have two young kids. She said she is willing to change and work on herself, but also told me there are things I need to change. I can agree that there were issues with our marriage, but I don't think the appropriate response is to have multiple affairs with multiple men, putting me and my kids at risk. Comment: I've been kind and calm for you so far. Let me tell you something. This is pure self-protection bullshit from your wayward wife, and she will find people that will encourage her. This is blame shifting, relationship history rewriting, and unmet needs fallacy all hitting at the same time. Anything that redirects attention from her decisions and actions is all bullshit. She cheated on you. You were faithful. You were living in the same imperfect marriage. Yes, you can contribute to marital issues, and you should solve them in proper time after the affair and cheating has been totally sorted and your wife can prove she is a safe partner. An affair doesn't solve SHT. It just piles on more problems. You are in danger. Please get a voice-activated recorder and wear it on your person at all times. Original poster: How am I in danger? No, I have said this several times, but I am still in a complete state of shock. The behavior that my wife exhibited over the course of several years was reckless, dangerous, frightening, and showed no concern for her family. I looked at her today, as many have recommended, and realized that this was not the person that I married. I am holding on though stupidly because it's scary to end everything. I'm still going to give myself at least a couple months. I have some supports from a couple close friends and bro.